Some people say like probably.
I think if you have to write this word, what a waste of ink. You don't have DNA, just don't write them.
Hi, I'm Christina from the US.
Hi, I'm Miki and I'm from Spain.
Hi, I'm Ellda and I'm from Greece.
Hi, I'm Ria from Germany.
Hello, I'm Mika from Belgium.
Hi, I'm Guilia from Italy.
I think I have. I would say yes.
I think we all, like, if it's not our native language, we all have an accent.
Yeah.
It's really hard to learn if it's not like a language you learn from childhood. It's kind of hard to learn it to that extent.
Yeah.
So I think we might all have a little bit of an accent. Except Christina.
Well, I have a like kind of Boston accent a little bit. Yeah. So even in the US, there are so many accents also in the US, depending on where you're from.
Yeah, of course.
I think that interesting part of like Europe is that we all learn English, and I feel like we can recognize where we're from by our English accents, basically. So we're all speaking in English, but I can tell, oh, this person might be from the Netherlands, or this person might be from like Italy.
I think people who come from the same like language family might have a similar accent in English as well, just because we pronounce, for example, the A the same way in our mother languages, so we also could do that in English.
I would say face.
I would say face.
I will say face.
I would say face.
And I would say face.
I feel like, everyone's quite similar. Maybe like the intonation and vowel sounds are a little bit different, but overall, like it sounded quite similar.
Since we're saying words, it's harder to like tell.
Oh yeah. Instead of sentences.
Yeah, if we were saying sentences, maybe it would be easier to know the accent, but with just one word, maybe.
I think face is one of the words that's kind of easier to pronounce.
Yeah.
So we're all pretty confident.
I would say news.
I would say news.
I will say news.
I would say news.
I would say news.
I would say news.
In German, I think it's the S is like Z, and news you told. It sounds like Z.
News.
Never noticed that.
Yeah, also it's like more of an O sound. The EW, news. New, like it's more like an O sound to me. I think usually like the vowel sounds you can hear accents because like it depends on your alphabet, right? Yeah.
Exactly. Also, as German, we learn British English in school.
Yeah. Like you could be totally right, but I'm just from the States.
What I thought about when we said like because you said news and we said news, so like the new.
Yeah, exactly. Right. There's so many ways to speak English. Even as a native English speaker, I would say happy.
I would say happy.
I will say happy.
I would say happy.
I would say happy.
I would say happy. I think when Christina said it, it was more of an sound. Happy.
Right.
Happy. But
Happy.
I said happy.
Yeah, I think especially with the A, it sounds like a little different.
I think the three of us all said happy.
Happy.
But also it's, where I'm from also, I have a more nasally accent from the Northeast. I would say similar.
I would say similar.
I will say similar.
I would say similar.
I would say similar.
I would say similar.
I feel like everyone was a little similar. It was the E and U. Similar or similar. I think maybe that was different. Also, it can be different in the States as well.
Between the different
Yeah,
states?
different states.
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
can be just like, oh, I just come from a different state.
Yeah. It's like not right or wrong. It's just different ways.
I know that like Spanish people would be like similar or something like that.
Similar, lar, like that.
Yeah, like for example, circular, it's like circular. So we also have the LAR in our language, yeah.
Oh, so you say more like lar, right?
Yeah.
It sounds more natural.
lar.
I think we all sounded similar. I would say cow.
I would say cow.
I will say cow.
I would say cow.
I would say cow.
I would say cow.
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 I can hear that she's saying it in a different way, but I don't know in which way.
Yeah.
It's like you're not really putting an effort into sounding.
Oh, maybe we need to put here something because I'm half Greek, half Ukrainian, so maybe it's from there.
Now we know.
I speak also Russian, yes. Maybe that's why.
Maybe it's the C sound as well. I think like when I say cow, I say like cow, kind of a strong C sound.
I mean, I feel like it sounded really similar to me.
I would say value.
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 So I heard Julia's pronunciation. I don't know why I heard like an R sound, like almost like a value, but maybe that's just me. I don't know. That's why I was surprised, but nothing else.
I think the Greek one surprised me because you kind of say value, like the V
Value.
sounds different. Different.
More like a.
Or W?
I would say probably.
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 I think the only really difference I kind of heard was the like I say probably, like buh, and then maybe some people say probably. Now it just sounds weird. You know when you like keep saying it, but I think that was the only difference. But also in the States, like people say it different. So yeah, it's like some people say like probably.
No BA.
I'll probably go to the store.
Actually, that's how I say it if I'm saying it fast. Oh, I probably go to the store.
What a waste. I think if you have to write this word, what a waste of ink. You don't have BA. Just don't write them.
You don't need that ba. Seriously.
There is a clear distinction between the R and the L. In Spanish, the word but is pero. If you say it, it's like a clear R. But then if you say l, pelo, which means hair, it's an L. So there's a clear distinction.
Like Japanese, Korean,
Chinese.
the R and the L, it sound like it's hard because it's kind of the same sound. But I think with your languages, there's a clear distinction. Distinction. So it may be a little bit like easier. Oh, I think it was fun. I think there's just so many ways to pronounce these words. I mean, even for native English speakers. So like, I don't want to say, you're wrong or anything. Like, we all just have different ways of speaking. So it's subtle, very slight differences, but we can all understand each other.
Yeah, I also think, like I said in the beginning of the video, that like we all have a different native language, and we all, like, our brain is so used to speaking that language so comfortably, so when we don't pay as much attention to the pronunciation, it just slips out in the way we're just used to do it. So I think having an accent like this is kind of cool. It kind of shows you've come a long way and learned a second language, and we should be proud of that.
Today I learned one thing, that if someone tells you that your English pronunciation is wrong or weird, you can just say, hey, I'm coming from a different state. And that's how Today we tried to compare the different English accents.
If you like this video,
Like and subscribe.
we will see you soon.
Bye!